Welcome to this week's Sports Update. I'm Odia.
Although attendance has taken a huge hit, a good amount of loyal fans still continue to show their support for the Bulldogs. All of the proceeds went to the American Heart Association and funding toward the research to improve cardiovascular health. Odia, Fresno State Focus. It was at this very spot that Donald's life changed forever, but after the fatal accident, he still continues to pursue his dreams and goals.
For rising amateur boxers, the temptation to turn pro too quickly can be strong. Not only is the platform greater for pro boxers, but the desire to actually get paid for hours of dedicated training is understandably great. With us today is Calixto Madera, aka Kilo the Kid, a local boxer who just recently turned pro. How's it going, Kilo?
You'll be surprised how many people you run into that are amputees. It's kind of funny.
Like many other young men his age, Donald Speed wanted to play college football with dreams of someday becoming a professional athlete. But after a fatal car accident, his dream was slightly derailed.
I was driving in a newer age car called a Slingshot, and the power steering had locked up on me, and I ended up losing control. I turning into traffic, and then as I was turning away from it, I lost control of it. And as soon as I lost control, I ended up flipping over an old canal twice and ended up slicing my carotid artery, which made me end up having to lose my arm.
Speed's story has been an inspiration to everyone he's come across, on and off the field, especially for the kids he coaches, including the head ball coach himself.
Yeah, you can just tell by the way they talk to him and speak about him and act when he's around that they just have an incredible respect for him. Not only as a football player and as a coach, but also as someone who cares about them, a mentor, someone who has their best interests at heart.
It was at this very spot that Donald's life changed forever. But after the fatal accident, he still continues to pursue his dreams and goals. Donald's perseverance and enthusiasm rings through the team. Along with friends and family, thoughts of what could have been never crosses his mind, and his mother, who he calls his hero, has been with him every step of the way.
You know, I wouldn't necessarily call help, because my definition of help is a little unique, but like right now, he does not want help. Assistance. He doesn't want help. He wants to do it on his own. So I know he's very independent. He's determined to be independent.
Life is still great. I mean, I love life, and it's not going to stop me from living it.
Although Donald has faced minor roadblocks along the way, he is coping well after the accident with the support of friends and family. Nothing will deter him from his future goals, and he harbors no regrets. Odia, Fresno State Focus. Last year, the average attendance at Bulldog Stadium was 34,876, as the team posted a 4-2 record. This year, both wins have also come at home, but that's not enough to fill the seats. Bulldogs fan Tim Garrison, a longtime fan, has noticed the drastic change.
4 hours ago, I got here to get us a nice spot in the shade, and we didn't actually need it because there's nobody here. So
the level of play hasn't been up to the standard of recent years, which may be a cause for concern for fans like ticket holder Pumpkin Salazar.
I noticed a decline in the sales. We try to sell as many tickets as we can. We got all our family come. We come about 40, 50 deep. Of course, when they do better, more people come. I don't know why people don't come.
Although attendance has taken a huge hit, a good amount of loyal fans still continue to show their support for the Bulldogs. Although the stadium's attendance does continue to decline, loyal fans like Manuel Arriaga continue to show up and support the Bulldogs, win or lose.
I think a lot of things have to do with attendances. If you start winning and the way you promote for people to come play here, it's going to happen all the time, because Fresno loves the Dogs, and the Dogs need that support all the time, even through the bad time.
With 2 more home games left at Bulldog Stadium, Assistant Athletic Director for External Communications, Jason Clay, is hoping for a good turnout as he finds ways to keep fans engaged.
We're always thinking of ways to, give back to our fans. They give us so much support. So, as the year comes to an end, it's going to be kind of our turn to kind of pay that support back to them.